Hello friends, welcome back to Google IT Help. In this tutorial session, we are going to install Ubuntu 24.0 Linux on Windows 11 as a dual boot, right? So here we are going to learn how to install Ubuntu 24.04 Linux and set it as a dual boot with Windows installed on your laptops or desktops, right? As here for the demonstration purpose, I'm using a ThinkPad laptop which has an Intel i3 processor 13th generation and Windows Home 11 version, right? The same process will work for Windows 10 as well and other laptops as well. I have tried to explain the every step in details for the better understanding and the clarification so you can avoid the installation errors, right? I request you please watch this video till the end for the flawless installation of Ubuntu on your laptop or desktops. In this tutorial, there are some prerequisites. Let's check it out. I have noted here. Point number 1. We need a USB flash drive with maximum of 8 GB of capacity. If you have a larger capacity, you can take it. The second point, we need Ubuntu 24.04 ISO image file. We have to download it from the Ubuntu official website. After that, we need a Rufus software, a software to create the bootable by using Ubuntu ISO file image, right? You guys have a knowledge on the other software, you can take that software and use the software, just create a bootable pen drive. Here, for the example, I'm using Rufus software. Let's jump to the main process before going to start. So as an important thing, I have given 2 steps here, which I would recommend everyone to follow before going to install Ubuntu on your system, right? So in the step number 1, what is the important thing? So guys, please take the backup of all your very important files which are present on your laptop, right? Or present in the folders of your system. So in case of any problem, in case of any crash, you will be in a safe situation, right? Because you have taken the backup of your very important files already. So please make sure you have performed this. Now come to point number 2. Point number 2 is the safety for the safety and precaution. We are on Windows 11 and this is very important to create a system restore point in your Windows, right? In case of any problem or system crash, we can simply restore our system properly with the help of this restore point. So those who are aware about creating the restore point, they can directly jump to the step number 3, but who don't know how to create the restore point, please follow my step. Let's create a restore point. Okay, in order to create the restore point, simply go to Windows search and need to type simple word restore. And then you will see a very first option here, which is inside the control panel. So simply click and this kind of system properties window will open. Here you can see we are on the system protection tab, and here we have all available devices are visible. Right now on my laptop there's only one drive, which is C drive, and the Windows is present on it and the protection is enabled. So you can simply proceed to create system restore point for those drive for which protection is on, right? So here is Windows C, which is default protection is on. Now we can create a restore point. Click on this button. Once you click, this will show you again a small pop-up box. Here you have to describe a short description of your restore point. It may be a different thing or it may be a date or time. So I would suggest please put date or time, particular date or time, so you can restore on that. Click on the restore and then this will start creating your restore point. Please wait for a few seconds. This will be completed soon. Okay friends, then you will get this message, restore point created successfully. So far so good, we have created the restore point. Now you can check where is your restore point, how you will reach that place. Now click on this system restore button, and then this pop-up box will open, and here when you click next, you will find all the created restore points. It may be created by you or it may be created by the system. So simply you have to select the particular restore point on which you want to restore your system. Simply select and click next, and you can proceed for the restoration. For now we are not going to do that, so just I have cancelled that place. Now came out. So we have seen how to create the restore point in step number 2. Let's jump to the step number 3. Here this is the very important thing, because by default Bitlocker encryption is enabled on your system for your drives. So here Linux installation process cannot feed the encrypted drives, so we have to disable the Bitlocker encryption. To do that, go to again search, then type device. You will get the option device encryption. Simply you will be landed here when you click on that, and now you can see this toggle button. Simply click it, right, and click on this turn off button, and then you will see this kind of process of progress bar. So friends, this process will take time, and this will depend how much data present on your drive and how much is big your drive, right? So this process will take time. I have done a fast forward thing, right? After some time this will be disabled, and you will see this toggle button in off state. That means device encryption is disabled now, and you can proceed. I have already created a separate video on that, you can watch on my channel. Now let's jump to the step number 4. In this step number 4, we need to create a separate partition, because we have to install the Ubuntu Linux, right, on a separate place. So we will create a separate disk space. So minimum requirement of the space is 50 GB. If there's a more space is available on your drive, you can take 50, 60, 100, 120 as per the available space, right? Let's create a partition in our drive. So go to here. Now you will type disk management, then you will get this kind of option, create and format hard disk partition, and the window will open. There is a title disk management. We are inside the disk management window, correct? Here all drives will be visible, and now we have to create a separate partition for our Ubuntu. We have to choose the C drive. Right now I don't have any other drive or any other option, right? So I will shrink this space, leave the first one as it is, come to this or the big space where you want to fetch. Select the big space and we will shrink this. We will create a separate space from it. Do the right click, click on the shrink volume. Wait for a few seconds, and then this kind of pop-up box will appear. The first thing is total size is visible, right? Leave this thing as it is. The size of the available space, correct? So from the available space we have to pick the space, right? Suppose I want to create the 70 GB of separate space, so I will calculate that in MB. Okay, so I will put equivalent of MB here, then click on the shrink. Then you will see this unallocated space will be created like this. Once this will be created, we are done. So we are done with the step number 4. Now jump to the step number 5. In the step number 5, simply we will see the process to download the Ubuntu 24.04 disk ISO image and the Rufus software download and installation to create a Linux bootable. Right, this process is very easy. Okay, simply open your favorite browser and just type here download Ubuntu, and you will get some options here. You can simply select any one of them, and then you will get some results here. You can choose the first one, Ubuntu desktop, Okay, and finally we will landed here on this official website, right? So here the Ubuntu 24.04, which is the LTS version, right? So we are focusing on that. Later version is available, but that is not LTS, right? There may be a change which can come in future. So we will get this LTS version. Click on this download button and you can see the size is 5.9 GB, which is big and depends on your internet speed, the time it will take. So I have already downloaded it to save the time. So I will use the previously downloaded ISO image. Right now I am canceling this download process and you guys can continue, right? First download this and you can jump to the next step. Assuming you guys have downloaded the ISO image, let's move to the next. Download the Rufus software and install it. And then we will see how to create the bootable. Here we go. Open new tab. Type download Rufus. And hit enter. Click on the first link. And this is the Rufus software download page. Just scroll down a little bit and you will get the download section here. Now choose the x64 option. This is for the platform x64. Rufus 4.9.exe, which is very small in size. Simply download it quickly and just click on it to install. Right, click yes, and this will show you a warning. No problem, you can simply click no because we don't want any update here, and this kind of interface will appear for the Rufus. Okay, let's create a bootable drive. So I'm closing the rest of the windows. Okay, when you open this Rufus again, and this will automatically detect the USB pen drive because you have plugged in your USB in your system, right? So please plug in your USB and then launch this software. This will automatically detect your USB pen drive, you can see here, right? And the boot selection where we have downloaded the ISO image. So go there and just select that ISO file with the help of this browse button. Now click open. Come to the partition scheme. No change. This will be MBR and the target system will be the same, BIOS or UEFI. Volume label is automatically given. You want to change? Go ahead. Otherwise leave this thing as it is. File system will be FAT32. It's fine. Now click next. This is saying that some data is present on your pen drive. I hope that is not in use. So simply click OK and the process will start. Now this Rufus software is creating a Ubuntu bootable pen drive for you. Please wait. This process will take time. I have recorded the complete process, but I am running in a fast forward mode, right? So once this is complete, this will show you the ready message here. Okay. Now we have successfully created a bootable pen drive. It's time to jump on the step number 6. In this step number 6, guys, we have to boot in the system into the BIOS, right? To change the boot priority, because we are going to boot our system from the USB. So we have to set boot priority first place as a pen drive, right? To enter in the BIOS, there are some different ways for different kinds of laptop or desktops, but it may be F1, F2, F9 or escape key, depends on your laptop, right? But there is a common way by which you can simply log in into the BIOS. right? So I'm going to tell you that way. This is very easy. What we have to do, we have to press the shift key from the keyboard, and then we have to click on this restart button. Okay, go this way, click on this power button, and then put the cursor on it, press the shift key from the keyboard and click restart button and wait. Now you can see this kind of blue screen with these options. Okay, now you have to go on this troubleshoot to check the advanced options, because advanced options are hide inside it. And then come here. Okay, now we are inside the advanced options, and then you can see UEFI firmware setting. Just click on this one. And here you will see UEFI firmware setting, restart to change, right? Now click on the restart button and wait. Now you will see we are entering inside the BIOS setup. And directly we are here inside the BIOS system. So friends, this is the ThinkPad. That's why you can see this is different, and in your system this may be different. And the look and feel will be different, but the options will be same there. So first you have to look for the boot priority order, right? And we have to change the boot priority order. So here we go. This is the boot priority order which is set by default. Now I have to look for my pen drive. So USB HDD, this is the cruiser blade. So selecting this one and moving it to the first place, right? Now this will be set up as a first boot device. Here we go. That's it. Similar way you have to do in your system BIOS setup. Set the first boot device, which is your pen drive, right? And do one more thing. Please disable the secure boot, because I have tried on the ThinkPad. After disabling the secure boot, I was able to install. Otherwise it was not allowing me to install. Then you will see this kind of menu here. So simply select the first option and press enter, and you will see you are entering inside the Ubuntu installation setup. The very first screen you will see like this, and wait. So friends, I want to tell you this installation process will take time, right? It will take approximately more than 20 minutes for the complete installation. So sit relax and follow the steps which I am going to tell you, right? After that you will see this kind of language setup option. Select the appropriate language what you want, and then accessibility, leave this thing as it is, click next. And then you have to select the keyboard layout, choose the keyboard layout, then click next. Here you have to connect your laptop with the internet. So I'm going to use the connect to the Wi-Fi network, choose the second option, and then this will show you the available networks, right? So simply select the network on which you want to connect your laptop, and when you click enter, this will ask you for the password of this network. Please enter your Wi-Fi network password. Click next, and this will connect to the internet quickly. Right, after that the next button will be enabled. You can simply click next. Finally we'll get this message, so we don't need to update the installer pack, right? So leave this thing, click on skip. And now here what you want to do, go with the first option, click next. Interactive installation, first option is okay, click next. Default selection, click next. And now here, install recommended proprietary software. Check the both boxes, click next. Okay, then you will get this message. How do you want to install the Ubuntu, right? So please make sure go with the first option. This first option will use your separate created disk space, right? This will not override your window. Click next. Now here you have to create your account, give a name, you can give your computer name as well, and then the username, and then give a password. And this password you have to remember, and after the installation, once we log in first time, we need this password. And you want this password screen, then you can check this box, click next. If you don't want, uncheck that. And now here you have to select your region. So in which region you are present, simply select with the mouse pointer, and this is the review what we have selected. Everything is fine, click install. Once you click the installation process will begin. And friends, this installation will take 15 to 20 minutes from this place. I have skipped all the recordings and done the fast forward, right? Detach the pen drive and press enter. As per expectation, we should log in into the Linux, but we logged in into the Windows. So friends, we have to fix this thing because of the boot menu is not appearing, and it may be appeared for some milliseconds and then just moved out. So we have to fix this. Please open the command prompt as administrator, and here we will type a simple command: bcd edit space /set curly braces boot mgr path /efi /ubuntu /grub x64.ef. press enter. Now again we have to run one more command to display the boot menu properly. So this is bcd edit /set boot mgr display boot menu, and yes, press enter. Then you will see this message: operation completed successfully. Now restart this window. Now friends, you will see this kind of boot menu which is coming from the Windows boot manager. Now this is stopping, and this is showing us like we can choose the Windows operating system. Now you simply press escape button, and then you will get the Linux boot menu, but that boot menu will stay for a few seconds only, which is by default. So we just quickly clicked on the first option, load Linux, and we are entered here. To display boot menu a little more long, so we can update the Grub configuration file for this. So here, logged in into your Ubuntu, and open the terminal and just type this simple command: sudo nano /etc /default /grub, press enter. And then this will ask you the password. Enter your Ubuntu password, and now you will see these kind of details here. So in this file we will update grub timeout. So this is the timeout, right? When we set it from 0 to 30, so boot menu, the Ubuntu boot menu will stay for 30 seconds. This value is in the seconds. You can put it 30, 40 or 50. 30 is sufficient. Keep it. Plus Ctrl O to save this file, and then you can press Ctrl X to exit. Okay, once you exit, here we will run one more command to update this grub configuration: sudo update grub, press enter, and here we are. Now we will simply restart this, and we will see the effect of these changes. Sudo reboot, now enter. Now our system is restarting. So friends, first we will see the boot manager, boot menu from Windows this way, and here I will press escape. Then I will see the second boot menu option, which is coming from the Ubuntu operating system. Here you have an option. So to select the Ubuntu, you can proceed to log in into the Ubuntu. You can proceed with the Windows. Both options will present here, and this menu will stay for 30 seconds because we have updated that value from 0 to 30. Now this time Ubuntu is loading. This was the reason we have updated the grub configuration file. Now here on this login window, enter the password, and we entered in the Ubuntu. Now Ubuntu is ready for use. So friends, this was the way you can install Ubuntu as a dual operating system on your Windows 11 laptop or desktop. I hope you guys found this tutorial relevant and useful. Please hit the like button and you can subscribe to learn more. Thanks for your time and attention. See you in the next one.